guys, welcome back. The moment you've all been waiting for. Our Costa Custom Boats 32Te is finally done. Let me take you through a walkthrough for our brand new boat called Must Be Nice. So for the engines, we went with Mercury Racing again. We had the 300Rs on the last boat and that pushed the boat really well. So we wanted to go with another racing motor. Now that we have a bigger boat, we were like, all right, we got to get the big boy engines. We got to get the 5 hundos. So here they are in all their glory. A lot of people were skeptical about, the fuel burn for these engines. We've actually had a really good fuel burn with them, given the fact that they're a supercharged V8, big power, loaded down super heavy, going to the Bahamas fishing with, 6-7 people, every hatch full of ice. We still got 0.95 at 50, pretty good. And as far as, just your everyday running around, we saw 1.2 mpg all the way up to 63 miles an hour with just 2 people on board and half tank of fuel. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty hard numbers to beat, given the circumstances, given the size of the boat, being a cat. I think that'd be pretty hard to beat numbers, but we're super happy with the 500s. So on the transom here, we have 13 rod holders to span across the boat here. So it lets you bring every single kind of rod you ever want to bring on your fishing trip, no matter what kind of species you're going to target for fish. We got our name of the boat in the center as well on the transom, Must Be Nice, with Crystal River above it for our port of call. Really turned out really nice. Having the gel coat color come all the way across the transom just really made the boat flow really well with the gel coat color coming from the whole sides around the back of the boat. Out the back of the boat, you can see too, we have just a little bit of the sea deck. We just did a minimal amount of sea deck just because last time on our last boat, we really had to clean the boat a lot. We just did a couple little standard locations for the sea deck back here, just on the transom here and then at the helm as well. But we'll work forward here now into the cockpit, which we have tons and tons of space. Can't believe, with the 26, we really felt that boat was meeting all of our needs for our fishing until we got this boat, man. We were really needing some more space, so it's really cool to have more space in here. Now we have a place to sit in the back of the boat as well. Before, we had just the tackle storage on the back of the leaning post here, so now we have a seat, but we did not lose the tackle storage. Now you just drop the seat back and you have your tackle storage. You put plano boxes, anything you need back here, cleaning supplies, all your rigging stuff. And then you got your armrests here. And you can just lift up your little seat here and you got a huge cooler. But this is probably one of the best places to sit on the boat because you actually sit just low enough below these helm chairs to where there's no wind. So it's a really nice place to sit. You can be doing 55, 60 miles an hour here, not a problem. So now we'll look at the bilges real quick, which these turned out really nice. Everything's all finished with Costa. All their lids are all finished. In here we did our freshwater tanks, and we actually did something cool. We did an L-shaped tank. That way you didn't lose your space in here, didn't lose your room to be able to access all your pumps. So we have 50 gallons of fresh water, 25 gallons in each side. So Costa has a really cool plate here for the top of your drains that has their Costa Custom logo cut in that. So that's a really nice touch. And then we'll talk about live wells here. So we have 4 55-gallon live wells, which is crazy. You want to talk about bringing some live bait. You will bring as much as you can. I mean, you can be throwing live bait out the back of the boat, tuna fishing. You can just have one guy just doing that the whole time and you're never gonna run out of bait. So you got 2 55s here in the transom and then 2 55s in the floor. Did a really nice job with the lids, got the Costa Custom logo. As you can see here, like I was just mentioning, you have 2 floor wells as well. So those are colored in blue, so it keeps your baits nice and happy. These are also macerated, so you can actually pump all your guts and blood and stuff right out of the boat, which makes it really nice. If you're not going to use this for live bait, we've actually been using them for our fish, and we'll actually separate our grouper and our snapper so we can keep our count right. So it's been really nice where we can just put our fish down in here, snapper on one side, grouper on the other, And as soon as we're done, we get all of our fish out for the day. We're gonna clean our fish. Just hit the macerator button on the dash, pumps everything out for you. Also have 2 dive doors. One is standard, but the second one's optional. So those work really nice. Make it really nice for you to either just kind of get in and out off the boat if you're gonna be at the sandbar, or just bring in that fish. No matter what side of the boat you're gonna be fighting your fish, you can go ahead and bring that fish right in that side, right in that door. We did a same gel coat color, the shark gray, on all of our pipe work. So we did it on the T-top underside and all of our pipe work for the legs for the T-top, which really added a really nice touch. Everything just flowed right with the same color from the T-top down. And with the Helm chairs and with the armrests, we did more of a smoked chocolate color for the wood instead of your more natural color, just to give it just that more sporty look. Since we did do a tri-color on the upholstery, we wanted to keep that sporty feel throughout the boat, but still keep it to where it's dual purpose. It's a fishing boat, but yet it's a boat to go pleasure boating in. As we walk forward here, you can see we have the stereo here from Modus. Got subwoofers and speakers all throughout. Sounds great and clear. As we work here forward, you can see this is where we have the other portion of the sea deck. We just put another pad here at the helm and above the console, which are just your standard locations. As you can see, the upholstery turned out really, really well. Love how the diamond stitch and the pipe work all came together with 3 colors. Really makes it look nice. For our helm here, we went with Simrad Electronics. Best in the business. We have the brand new 16-inch screens, which is the biggest that you can put on the dash here. And it's really cool, all the new features that Simrad has on their new units here. So we're excited to be trying all of that stuff out as we get into our part of our fishing season here. All of our pumps and switches are below them here. Between your pumps are down below mainly for your live wells and such, and then all of the stuff you use more often are going to be more readily available here below the screens. We did not go with a joystick this time. Last time on the boat we had the 26, and we thought it'd be really cool to get the joystick and that we might use it for docking and whatnot, but we actually never did use that. So we decided not to get it for this boat. You have your Mercury binnacle, has all of your trim switches, everything you need as far as your one-touch turning motors on and off. We actually did Starlink as well, like we did on the last boat too, which is really cool. We can just have a button this time instead of using an inverter. Starlink has the 12 volt now, so you can just use a button and not have to turn everything on. Costa does a really good job of making it really easy to get to all of your startup switches and batteries to get your day started. You just have one door right here by the helm. Really like how they did the helm chairs where you have an armrest for both people, no matter if you're going to sit here by yourself or have a second person here for a co-captain, or if you're going to run the boat by yourself. But it makes it really nice, really good touch. Just made everything flow really well together color-wise. And then we do have the Simrad autopilot right here above your head. Really, when you're in this boat, it feels like you're in a 37 monohull to me. Beam on this boat's 10'7", so you have a lot of width for being a 31, 32 foot boat, and 400 gallons of fuel. So this boat is a machine. This thing will get it done. Just about any kind of normal fisherman or your avid offshore fisherman, this boat will get it done for you. Super big range, 400 gallons. We just went to the Bahamas, went over to the Abacos. We went over there fully loaded, and we still had a half a tank of fuel when we got there. All right, and here up in the bow, this is one of my favorite parts of the boat. We do fish hard, and that's great and all, but there's also times you're just gonna be out on the lake, out with the family at the sandbar, and dude, this is the spot to be. One of my favorite things about this area is this table. So Maritique did this table. What a work of art. Awesome teak wood here with a very, very close match to our helm chairs, seat backs and whatnot, which is just this dark gray wood. it really added a nice touch to this bow area here. And once we have our bow shade up and everything for the sandbar to get us out of the elements, this is just a nice spot to sit down, have lunch, have dinner, go on a night cruise, you name it, you can do it up here. Tons of seating. We got coolers on each pod here that you can just, you know, pull drinks out while you're up here. It is just awesome. Super cool touch. That would definitely be a recommendation for if you're gonna do some cool stuff with wood on the boat. Maritique's got you.
Tree swaying, breeze so light. Party all day, dance all night. Feel the sunshine, feel the glow. Summer vibes, just let it